Okay, we got another update here on the Mustang. We've done a pretty good bit of it. I ain't put a video out for a while on it. I just been busy. Doing a video is a big job, and I've been trying to get this car done. So we've done a lot. We ended up putting us a new set of rims on it. Found them on Marketplace. They're a little small. Tires are. I think they're 17-inch rims, but the tires are like 235s. And I ended up got 4 new tires for it. These are new too, but I got 4 new tires a little bit bigger, so to fill out that fender well some. I have got, since the last video, I took all of my ground effects off, cleaned all that behind them, painted them. I'll stick a video in it where I've had them off and painted them. Still haven't put my molding around here. Gotta still paint it, and then I'll put that on, put my windshield wipers on. I did change out my shifter. I took the B&M shifter out that was in it from LMR. Just too much ratcheting going on and carrying on. Found the original shifter put in. Ended up buying the new cup holder center. Got all that back in good. Interior's looking pretty good. Need to clean it, put my new floor mats in. But yeah, we put Flowmasters on it. Yeah, I think we have put the sway bar back in and stuff. But yeah, it's doing pretty good now, I think. Yeah. Had quiet mufflers on it. And I thought, well, this car don't need to be quiet. We'll put some better mufflers on it. But yeah, this is kind of an update on it. Of what we done. It's ready, I guess. It's ready to go. Other than a paint job. I bought on new molding for this. Like I said, I ain't got this painted yet, but that's gonna get painted. Thinking about painting the car. I don't know yet. And still haven't done nothing to the suspension. That's still gotta be done. But the little truck, yeah, we got her going. Ended up having to take the intake off of it. The intake gasket was blowed and it was leaking water, but I think we got all the water problems fixed. I'll throw some video of that in. We pulled all that. We still got to do the body work. Got a windshield coming for it in about 2 weeks. That one was cracked. And we got a grill coming for it. Should be here next Friday or this coming Friday. And then we'll get these rust spots fixed, paint those, and it'll be ready to go on down the road. And in the meantime, I've been working on my Camaro again. Pulled the firewall back out of it, sanded it back down to bare metal, epoxy primered everything. There's the firewall. Epoxy primered all around where it's going back. Put my bare metal primer in there where I'm gonna weld. Here's all the welds. Anywhere you see the epoxy primers where it welds back. And yeah, we'll try to bring more video of this when we get this in. And should be bringing more video on the truck here pretty soon. When we get the grill and the windshield in, he'll be a grandson of mine. Will be taking that. The Mustang, I've not decided whether I want to paint it or what I'm going to do yet on that. So I just thought I'd bring an update on some of this stuff we got done. Try to do more video. I got video of it. I may throw some in there with it. Show some of the stuff I've done. I painted all behind the ground effects, cleaned all that up, make sure nothing was rusted. And been having a little trouble out of it running. It wasn't running right at wide open, and that was the mass airflow was dirty. I fixed that, then I started having idle problems. Then all the idle reset stuff, it still ain't idling exactly right when you start it up, but it's running good. But I'm gonna go back and do another base idle reset on it. I seen a different way of doing it. I'm gonna try that and see what that does. If that don't help, I'm just gonna buy a new IAC control and a TPS throttle positioning sensor for it and readjust everything, see what that does. Okay, I'll end this video here, and we'll bring some more here soon. Thanks. Okay, we took the B&M shifter out. Went and found a original shifter and put in it. I just didn't like all that pulling up, pulling back, slap, slap, pulling up, pulling back, you know. So we put the new original shifter in it. I reconditioned my center console. Bought all the plates for it, ain't got them in yet. And I bought the middle center section that has the cup holders in it. We're waiting on some stuff. I'm gonna put charging things for a phone in it, or I'm not decided whether I'm gonna drill them and put them in here, or use the ones that mount under the dash. But there's the new center piece. We'll be installing that. Okay, we got the S10 all back together, had it running, radiator in it and everything. Ended up, we back to square one again. For some reason, the intake was leaking. Running down through here, running all back the channel, running down the back, it was pouring out back there. The water pump's busted. We got a new water pump and all the new gaskets, so we're tearing this whole top of the engine down except for the heads. Putting new valve cover gaskets on it and fixing this intake. That was initially, I guess, the problem with it before. The problem after, they didn't want to fix it, and they had filled it full of water, and it had set since 2016, and it done all this damage that I've just worked on. Okay, all right, we got a lot of stuff off now. Trying to get down to the intake bolt. Still got to pull the distributor and vacuum all of it out. Pretty good. Then we'll be ready to pull the intake. All right, here's what the valve cover, intake gasket looked like when it come off. It was for sure leaking. Pretty badly. I will say that this has been the old trouble to begin with. Wouldn't you, bud? Okay, today we're cleaning up the block where we got the intake off. We'll take the valve covers off, clean them up, put new gaskets on those, clean the water pump gasket area. And now we got to tear down the intake and the spider injectors. Pull all that out so we can clean the intake, clean the injectors and everything. Okay, yeah, we got the throttle body laying here in a box, so it won't get damaged. And hopefully we can get this back together.